In this demonstration, we'll take a look at how to add an IP version 6 static route to a Juniper device. Now, my first step here is I want to go and configure an IP version 6 address on one of my interfaces. So I'm going to type in the edit command to go into configuration mode, and then I'm going to use the set interfaces command and specify the interface that I want to alter. So it's going to be FE0/0/1. I do want to work with my logical interface 0, so I plug in unit 0 as a parameter. Now, the protocol that I do want to configure is going to be family INET6 for IP version 6. And the address that I want to configure on this interface is going to be 2001:0001::, and then I'll just put 4 ones. And /64 will be my prefix. So I hit enter, so that's assigned an IP address to that interface, an IP version 6 address. The next thing I want to do is configure a static route on my router to another IP version 6 network. So I'm going to use the set routing options, and the routing options that I'm going to configure is for the routing table of INET 6.0, and it's going to be a static route that I'm going to configure to the 2001:, we'll say 0002 as the network ID. I'll do /64. So that's the second IP version 6 network that I have, and I want to send it over to the next hop of 2001:0001:, we'll say 4 twos. So send the information over to that interface in order to reach the 2001:0002 network. So I hit enter on that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the show routing options command just to verify my configuration. So I can see here that I do have a static route for INET 6, static route to the 2001:0002 network ID, and send it over to this IP address to reach that network. So I want to commit this, and then I'm going to go back to operational mode with an exit command. And the last thing I want to do here is use the show route command to view the routing table and just verify that I do have an IP version 6 route. Now, with your routing tables, right, we do have multiple routing tables. So this is the IP version 4 routing table. So you can see the 11 network, the 12 network, the 13 network learned through RIP, right? So if I keep scrolling down here, I can see there's the IP version 6 routing table. And notice that we do have a route to the 2001:1, which is a direct connection, versus our static route to the 2001:2 is a static route. And we can reach that by sending the data over to 2001:1, and 4 twos. So that's the interface that we want to forward to, or the IP address we want to forward the message to, out my fast Ethernet 0/0/1. So in this demonstration, you saw how to assign an IP version 6 address to one of your interfaces and then configure a static route to an IP version 6 network.